Oh, how I have missed you ladies at our Monday night Bible study. We are going to be talking about fear in our next Bible study, moving from fear to freedom. We want to invite you, if you're not a regular attender, we'd love for you to come. June 13th, Monday night at 7 p.m., Piermondary Road, the Student Connection Building. So far we have about 50 women signed up to come, but we would love to have you. We've been preparing for you. The ladies and I got together this past week and we did some work on how to have better small groups so we can better serve you ladies, better help you deal with these things that you're struggling with. We're picking out some songs that I think can minister to you and in your battle for fear. I'm getting a lot of response from the radio broadcast and the website of ladies struggling with fear, that they really would like to conquer this. So let me just take a few minutes and talk to you about fear. I will personally tell you that whether it's Satan coming to me in a form of oppression or the Lord allowing me to experience something so I can better serve and better relate to other women, I have been experiencing fear myself, probably since last September. The odd thing about it is that it's changing in its forms. When it first started, it was, when I stepped out in this ministry, it was form of financial. And then the Lord gave me victory over that. And then it turned into the fear of man, as I mentioned in my last blog entry about this. And now it's taking a different form. I don't know why it's this way. Someone pointed out to me it's maybe so that I can relate better to women going through this. I don't know if that's the reason. I'm thankful for it. And I hope that I'm able to help women as a result of going through this. But if I want to describe right now the fear I'm going through, I'm going to use two things to describe it, and one is going to be a battle. It is this battle in my mind between what I know about God and His Word, and ladies, you could not tell me a verse or tell me a concept or a thought about God that honestly I don't already know about Him. And so I have this battle of what I know about God and how I'm safe in His arms and how nothing is going to happen to me that isn't in His plan for me. But then there's this other side of me that just wages back and forth. Then there's this other concept I have, and I describe it as, and I don't know if you can see, but this pit inside of me that sometimes just wells up inside of me. And I carry it with me all day long, constantly, as I'm trying to say my verses and pray. So I want to just tell you that, yes, this fear thing can be an all-out war that you are facing. Let me share with you some verses out of Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 20:1-4 says, "When you go out to battle against your enemies and see horses and chariots and people more numerous than you, do not be afraid of them, for the Lord your God is with you, who brought you up from the land of Egypt. So it shall be, when you are on the verge of battle, that the priest shall approach and speak to the people, and he shall say to them, 'Hear, O Israel, today you are on the verge of battle with your enemies. Do not let your heart faint. Do not be afraid, and do not tremble or be terrified because of them. For the Lord your God is He who goes with you to fight for you against your enemies.'" Ladies, if I can just say one thing to you, you are not alone in your battle against fear. The Lord your God is with you. Grace Fox, who is going to be the one teaching our next Bible study, has been such an encouragement to me through our own email and texting one another. And she challenged us this past week to focus on the concept of the Lord is with me. The Lord is for me. Ladies, when I'm struggling against fear, it's usually when I'm by myself and I start letting the thoughts get out of control. I've been focusing on that. The Lord, the mighty Jehovah God, who created this earth, who can calm a storm, who can cause a storm, as we've seen recently, He is with me. He is for me. Me, Deanna Bartlett. Ladies, I just want to tell you, if you are His, He is for you also. I invite you to join us as we try together to conquer this thing called fear. Please join us on June 13th at our Women's Bible Study and be ready to conquer and battle your fears.